So there have been rumors surrounding Xbox and PlayStation, and I don't want to say it's taken the internet by storm, but it's definitely have been the hot topic as of recently. It just seems like everybody has been talking about it, whether it be through articles, whether it be through leaked information, whatever. So take this video with a pinch of salt if you would. Keep in mind, I'm just here to let you all know these are all just rumors. Keep that in mind as we go throughout this video. Nothing is yet officially confirmed by Microsoft or PlayStation. Everything is still a rumor as of now. So we're just going to have to wait and see what Microsoft and PlayStation have to confirm and everything. So, once again, just as a reminder, just take this video with a pinch of salt and keep in mind these are all just rumors. Nothing is yet confirmed by PlayStation or Xbox. So, we're going to have to wait and see I guess, the confirmed official report from them when we see it. So, now, because this has been such a massive topic on the internet, I decide I'm going to throw my hat in the ring and I'll give my 2 cents on this entire rumor and possible speculation that's been going on. Now, I want to say that on paper, I think the idea of Xbox games coming to PlayStation is pretty cool because then it opens up a wider, wider variety. Wow, I'm already stuttering on my words. I think the idea of Xbox games coming to PlayStation on paper sounds cool because it will open up a wider variety and it gives more players a choice of what games to buy and everything. If you ask me personally, I think the idea of console exclusivity is kind of silly in a way, but also very beneficial for companies. But this is the way I look at console exclusivity. I mean, we look at games like Ratchet and Clank and God of War for the PlayStation, and those are massive hits for Sony. And then if we look at Microsoft, we got massive hits like Gears of War and Halo for Xbox, and those are also massive hits for Xbox games. But now with these rumors about, oh, hey, Halo could quite possibly come to PlayStation, or hey, Gears of War could quite possibly come to PlayStation. Once again, it seems like a pretty cool idea on paper because, once again, it opens up more variety and it gives more people who play video games a choice on, oh, hey, instead of buying an Xbox, we could buy a PlayStation and play these games. Or hey, instead of buying a PlayStation, we could get an Xbox and play these games because these certain games are coming to this platform, for example. But unfortunately, due to with the, I guess, rumored reports surrounding Microsoft, it just seems like Microsoft is about to throw in the towel pretty soon and just start to give up on the, I guess, entire gaming industry part because there have been a lot of people saying, oh, hey, Microsoft isn't really doing too hot ever since the Xbox Series X and S came out. Ever since the next generation of Xboxes came out, Microsoft hasn't really been doing too hot as of lately. And can you blame them? I mean, let's look at some of those games for a second. Games like Redfall. I mean, seriously, when that game came out, it was an atrocity. And I even think Phil Spencer himself had to came out and openly apologized to everyone because that game was supposed to be like a massive hit for Xbox, but it ended up being a complete natural disaster for the entire platform. And then games like Halo Infinite, which I heard has gotten much better, but I disagree on that. I still think Halo Infinite is still a pile of dog crap because, I mean, just as a reminder, that game launched with no Team Slayer or split screen co op or Forge mode at launch. Once again, I've been hearing that the game has gotten slightly better since then, but I still disagree. As long as split screen co op is not in the game, like promise, I'm going to continue to boycott Halo games going forward because I'm just getting sick and tired of being constantly lied to by developers about promise features not being in the game. But that's a discussion for another day. But back on track now, shall we? It just seems like since the PS5 has gotten so successful, it looks like Microsoft is just about to give up on the entire gaming industry as we know it because they didn't think that the Xbox Series X and S hasn't been as successful. Don't get me wrong, the Xbox Series X and S, they're both pretty good consoles too, but compare that to the PS5 in terms of, I guess, technical stuff and like due to the features that the consoles have. I mean, there can be some pros and cons too. I mean, I'm not a technician when it comes to this stuff, so I really don't know the in depths of everything. But what I do know is the fact that if these rumors are true, you're just going to kill the competition for yourself and put your products in a bad position because if you give away exclusive products to your competitor, that's just going to kill the entire purpose of having console exclusivity in a way because the whole point of having console exclusive games is to amuse and entertain a certain group of people. Like Xbox people want to play Xbox like only games and PlayStation people want to play PlayStation only games. But let's just say this for example, if these rumors are true and Microsoft does give, I guess, these exclusive games to PlayStation and make them third party, even possibly available for Nintendo Switch, then that's just going to kill the entire purpose of console exclusivity. Now, let's just say this for PlayStation, for example. If PlayStation were to give away their exclusive games, like Ratchet and Clank and God of War and make them third party available for all platforms like Xbox or PC or the Switch for example, then that's going to kill their entire console exclusive marketing because the whole point of having exclusive products is, like I've already said, to entertain a certain group of people. And the whole point of having exclusive games is to entertain that certain group of players and entertain that audience. By making your games available for other platforms, that's just going to kill the entire competition. Now, look, I'm all for the idea of games being available on all platforms because let's just say, like, if Halo possibly comes to Nintendo Switch by like a snowball chance in hell, that would be amazing. And I know someone's going to try to make the argument and tell me, but Nightwing, the Nintendo Switch isn't that powerful. I know that, but we've seen the Nintendo Switch pull off the impossible with games like Dying Light, and that is literally one of the best ported Switch games on the Nintendo Switch. And I still have that game on my Nintendo Switch, and it runs just as good as if I was playing on like a PS4 or Xbox One. That's how good the Switch port is for Dying Light. Once again, I'm all for the idea that games should be available on all consoles, like Gears of War and PlayStation available on the Switch and PlayStation and PC. But at the end of the day, by just getting rid of your exclusive games like this, you're just going to kill the competition for yourself and you're just going to put yourself in a much worse position. But I don't know, man. It just seems like these rumors are just, they're just baffling to me, man. Like, I don't understand why Microsoft would possibly consider doing something like this unless they want to, I guess, branch out more games to please a certain audience. But even then, man, like I just I'm still baffled by this whole thing. So to wrap this video up, if Microsoft and Sony both confirm this, I will believe it then, but as of now, these are all just rumors. So we're just going to have to wait and see what Sony and Microsoft does here, because only time will really tell what happens here. So, with that being said, thank you everyone for watching and for listening. And until next time, I'm talking about the PlayStation and Xbox rumors, and I'll see you all later.